Hello everybody. I am here at Gold Hill, right below Virginia City in Nevada, up in the mountains here, and we are going to go take a walk to the Yellow Jacket gold mine. I'll give you some more information on that in the description. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, I'm right here by the Gold Hill Hotel and Saloon. It's supposed to be haunted. Some guy walks the hallways smoking a cigar in the middle of the night, of course, and somebody, some lady who likes to tuck people in so they can't get out of their beds. At least that's what the owner told me. So, interesting stories, but let me give you a look at the Gold Hill Hotel. It's the Gold Hill Hotel. It's about 150 years old. They wouldn't let me take pictures inside, but here's what the outside of it looks like. A lot of the miners at the Yellow Jacket mine, when they were working the mine, stayed at this hotel, and they walked this path. And that's my son, Matthew, and his wife, Christy, and my little granddaughter, Emmy. So let's go join them, and we're going to walk down to the mine. Here's some of the hillside up here. There's one of the old things up there. This is so cool up here. I love this place. So we're going to walk on down here. Matthew used to work at the Comstock mine when it was a modern mine, not too long ago. They're closed now, but... Oh, and you can hear the, what is that, V&T Railroad?
V&T Railroad.
V&T Railroad. Virginia Truckee, yeah, you hear it in the background. Goes from Virginia City down to Carson City. Are we going up this hill?
Yeah, this is the miners' trail.
Oh, okay. A lot of the miners stayed at that hotel down there, and they would walk up here to go to work. But this little trail right here, and this is going to lead us to the Yellow Jacket mine, right?
Well, this is kind of all the Yellow Jacket mine. Like, that's a hoist, and that's a hoist, and then it dropped down into the mill down there.
Okay.
Like, it was the deepest mine. It was 3,000 feet. It's the deepest mine up here.
Can we get over to the old mill?
Maybe. This is all, the mine is directly under us.
Oh, that's interesting. You know what's amazing to me is that there's so many underground tunnels, and these tunnels are, what, 200 years old?
Yeah, 150 years.
150 to 200 years old. And this city is sitting on top of those rotten timbers, and this whole mountain is just honeycombed. So I expect one day...
Oh, they've had collapses.
The elementary school, actually.
Yeah, the parking lot of the elementary school fell in, and they had to fill it back in.
The kids went out to play one day, and all of their playground equipment was in an underground tunnel.
Oh my gosh.
So they filled it in, left it all under there, filled it in, and put new stuff on top.
I heard that some of the teachers and the principal lost their cars, too.
The superintendent.
The superintendent?
Yeah.
Lost his car in there?
Yeah.
Look at this real cowboy pushing this baby stroller up the hill.
Time we get a horse.
Time to get a horse, yeah. Where's the
train?
Oh, there's the Virginia City train, V&T Railroad.
That's the last real steam engine that runs.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is the very last real steam engine that still runs, that's actually in use.
Kids actually better watch it be filled when we came up here for Labor Day.
Yeah, they got to fill with water.
And there it goes. And it comes up from Carson City up here to Virginia City. And then you can take it back down to Carson City. This place is just dripping with history. Love that sound. It just echoes through the hills up here. So cool. Okay. Love that train sound. And you know, this ground is so loose and gravelly and porous. It's a wonder the mines, even you could dig a mine through it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Took a lot of blasting, which gas is built up in the mine, in this mine, and created that fire. It caught fire down below, and it's such a deep mine that nobody could get out, and hundreds of people died.
The worst fire in Nevada's history.
Do you remember what year that was? Oh my goodness, there's the train. I didn't know it was right above us here. Love that sound. I did not know the train was right above us. If I'd known the train was coming, I would have went up the hill there and got it coming.
Yeah, we'll get it going.
Yeah.
We'll see it going back.
Maybe be the top by then.
If we survive that long. This is steep.
But this isn't near as bad as that trail up at Galena we took.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay guys, when we get to the top of the hill, I'll be right back.
See the choo-choo train? What is that?
Look at the view from up here. Wow.
Look. Look. Choo-choo. Right here. Emmy. Look. Right there. Look.
Oh, is he still coming, or is he going to stop?
No, he's coming. He's stopped right here.
Look.
That's a diesel-powered engine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a little diesel touring train. And I guess they're going to stop right here in front of us. Matthew, what's on the other side of the tracks?
Yeah, mine.
Is it an active mine? Was that part of the Comstock that you worked on? And there's the diesel train.
Mark Twain and his son here in Virginia City. With a bit more research, they have now produced the name of that choo-choo train.
Oh my gosh! I gotta send that joke to Ian.
Where the road about the jumping frogs of Cavaliers County.
Okay.
He had a nephew living there with him.
They're huge. And they've got, where's the boreholes?
Right there on that side.
Right here.
Oh. Yeah, there's a borehole right there. They were taking samples from the rocks. They're huge. I know it's got a lot of quartz in it. Really cool.
Lots and lots of quartz veins.
That's probably why they were coring it, because they thought there might be gold. Where there's quartz, you might find gold.
Yeah, and we're lucky today. Maybe we'll find some of their blue-colored crap that everybody kept throwing away.
Oh, I love the blue. That's, what do you call that? Azurite.
Well, no, I mean like this, these mines were famous for, especially this one because it was early on, this one and what's Comstock now. They'd dig out all this blue mud and they'd throw it away because there was so much of it, it was in the way of the gold and it made digging really hard.
Oh, okay, we're talking about two different things then.
Come to find out, it was the purest silver that anybody had found in America.
Oh, no.
But they didn't know about...
they didn't know then?
They didn't know you could leach it.
Oh, gosh.
They weren't familiar with that.
I bet they threw away a lot of stuff up here in these tailings because they couldn't process it. They just didn't know.
Yeah,
is
so
this,
we came up
is
with
this...
mercury and showed them, and then they showed them cyanide, and everybody just started leaching all their tailings because they'd been throwing silver away.
Yeah, and gold too, probably.
Tons. It's amazing how much is in here.
Is this all out here? Are these tailings?
Yeah, these are all tailings.
This is all tailings along here. Wow. So if you had the money, you'd come up here and take all this and leach out what's in it.
Yeah.
Wow. This is probably a bad idea, but I am going to try to go down and look in that window. And this is the mill, right, Matthew?
Part of it, that's the big hoist.
Yeah, it's the hoist, and this is part of the mill. I'm just going to look in the window, I promise. So I'm going to slide down here.
Where's Christy?
Okay.
Christy. He's insisting on sliding down here.
Are you going to get back up?
Yeah.
Crawl up, I can do it.
Oh my God.
We can get closer from down the hill.
You make me nervous. Be letting her do this.
Okay guys, I'm scooting down this hill because it's really steep. How I'm going to get back up is a good question.
You're thinking about it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now, like how am I going to get back up? Okay. I probably won't have a seat in my pants when I'm done. Whoa! Wow, that's a big hole over there. I would not want to fall in there.
Yeah, that's part of one of the openings to the shaft.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, I spotted a better way to come back up.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm almost to the window. Look at that shaft, guys. That is a really deep, collapsing shaft. You would not want to fall in there. Okay, let's see if we can inch down. Okay, this is about as far as I can get. No, don't come down here, Matt. I got it. It's under control.
Well,
yeah, you're going to cause a landslide on me. All right, look, guys, what's in here?
did you hear what curiosity did to the cat?
Okay, I'm trying to see inside. Can you see? I don't want to go over there because that's really loose. But you can see what's inside, kind of. Ow, dirt in the eye. Okay. Matt's going to try to get a picture for me. Careful. Just don't slide that way. Over toward that hole.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is it cool in there? What's in there?
You're going to have to watch the video to find out. It's down here.
Wow, lots of stuff in there?
Yeah, all the old rigging, the hoist.
Don't move the camera too fast.
Smelting pot down there. This was all part of the
Don't go too fast, hon.
1930s construction.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, some of it from the 1800s. But a lot of this is definitely from the 1900s.
Cool. So it was worth sliding down here for, huh?
Alright, I'm going to hand you back.
Okay.
I gotta say, it's pretty cool.
Wow, cool. Now we got to figure out how to get back up the hill. We'll see you in a minute, folks, if we live. I'm huffing and puffing, but we were down over the hill on this really, probably shouldn't have been there, huh, Matt?
No, we should not have been there.
Yeah, he came down and made sure that I got back up alive. So we both slipped and slided, but it was worth it because there was a lot of cool stuff in the building that if we hadn't climbed down there, we wouldn't have seen otherwise. And thanks to my son Matt for actually taking the camera and looking in the window because I was sliding all over the place. And what'd you say earlier, Matt?
Oh, we're not doing this again?
Yeah, he said we're not doing this again.
My warning next time.
Yeah, I've been banned from climbing down places like that again. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Is a pipe that actually comes out of the Yellow Jacket mine. If you can see it right there in the middle of the screen, that pumped water out of the mine when it was active in the 1800s. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna walk down here. I guess this is the original entrance. I'm not sure. Now, do you think that's part of the cemetery there or just an errant fence?
I bet you it was an old fence to the cemetery.
To the cemetery?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to see if there's some, you said there's some of the original miners in here that were in that mine fire?
Yeah, that's what almost all of these guys are.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how many exactly were killed?
I don't. We can look it up.
Yeah, I can put it in the description. I just thought maybe you might know offhand.
I don't recall. I know it was in the hundreds, or maybe they found.
Yeah, I think they said there's like 35 that they knew were still in the mine and they're just still there.
Oh, Lord. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, be trapped down there. How terrifying would it be? Wow.
I'm very claustrophobic as it is. I told Matt to put me in a mausoleum with a phone. And if I call you...
Okay, this is Lee J. Ketton. He died 1861. Isn't it 18 or 19?
Sorry. 1931.
1931?
August 19th, 1931.
Oh, he was a native of California. Look at all these graves that are, they have like wood around them, but there's no markers. There's like lots of them in here like that.
Yeah. The one in Virginia City, actually, if you go outside the gates on the far end, there's some down the hill that aren't even in the cemetery bounds.
Yeah, that's where they buried the prostitutes and stuff, because they weren't allowed to be buried in the cemetery.
Holy moly.
Oh, this is sad it's broken. In memory of Orville Jackson Wolcott, a native of Pike, Wyoming County, New York, died in Gold Hill, Nevada, 1891. He was 59 and 4 months. 1891. When was the fire? Could he have been one of the ones in the fire?
I think it was 1850.
Oh, 1856.
Yeah. See, they've got a gate right there that goes into this section.
Oh, well,
so that is the old fence we were looking at over there, because it's continued there.
Well, let's go check over there. Probably the older graves. See, I love these ornate fences.
Me too.
They go around the graves and stuff. I think they are just awesome.
We can't read this.
I think that one was broken off. Looks like
somebody took it.
Yeah, it looks like there was a stone that was in there and someone took it out.
That's horrible.
I know. That's a hanging offense right there. Well, see, this makes me sad. You know somebody's in here. Because the wood is, it's designated.
Coyotes are getting something.
And you hear the coyotes? Oh, I hear them now, too. Yeah, they found them something.
Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Beautiful, though.
I know. Those pillars are cool. Are there any names on them?
This might have been an old, entryway.
You know what? It looks almost like an old mausoleum type thing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all fallen down. It could have been. It does. It's an entryway to something right here. Look at this. Okay. Henry T. and John J. Jones, who departed this life 1871, the beloved sons of Robert and Jane Jones. Henry T., 14 years, John J., 9 years, and 9 months.
There's also over here, Georgette Jones, September 29, 1877, age 6 years and 9 months. Cora Jones, they all died on the same exact day, these two.
Well, it must have been some sort of tragedy.
This was 4 years, and he was 4 years and 6 months old. The next one down was 2 years and 7 months old.
So this was an entire family that all died on the same day.
Like these,
oh,
the
it's a year apart.
A year apart?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's amazing. They did have that plague, what was it? There's some plague that came through here and really wiped out all the kids. I know, yellow fever. Oh.
Oh, they got toys all over it.
Aww.
Put this guy back.
Oh, look at the toys. That is so cool.
How sweet is that?
Poor babies. I hate seeing children's graves. It just kills me. This is John Becklerleck. That's quite a name. Native of England. He died in 1827. 27 years old. Directed by his brother, R. Beckerleck. Beckerleck. That's an odd name.
Oh, the tree has overgrown it. Look, it's in the fence.
Oh.
Oh, there's something living in there too. It's urine.
Oh.
Really potent.
Oh gosh, yeah, there's no way we're gonna see in this one.
This one's falling in.
See, and this just annoys me that you've got these beautiful ornate fences. You know somebody's in there and there's no way to know who it is. Oh.
Another England.
Beloved husband of Sarah Simons, Humphrey Simons. He was born in Herland Cross. Where, can you read that? Brigg? Cornwall, England, 1844. Died 1879, he was 35. And Sarah Simons, she died in 1877, aged 11 years. That must have been his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty stone. They must...
There's another toy.
Oh,
I'll find the baby to give it to.
there you go. This must be a whole family, like the whole immediate family.
Pots or something.
This looks like a newer plot, doesn't it? 19... Yeah. Fred and Cora Strauss. Erwin H. Ralph W. 2 sons. 2 brothers, they're buried together. Let me go on down here.
This one was actually born at Inn Gold Hill.
Really? These are really nice. They look like books, open books.
This one was born in Dayton and that one was born in Gold Hill.
And this is Cora. This is actually the mother. Those are the 2 boys, their sons. And this is the mother. And then over here is the father. And they are native of Württemberg, Germany.
When they were making their way up here, this one, the older one, was born in Dayton, and this guy was born in...
Yeah, he must have been, the father must have been a miner. Oh. He died in 1888.
34 years. Man, they didn't have very long lifespans.
No, life was really hard. They didn't live very long back then. Who's Matthew talking to?
Oh, this guy lived quite some time. That looks like an 88.
Oh,
38.
Oh, 1884 to... Oh, there's a 2-month-old. Age 2 months.
I'll leave him that.
Aw, that's sad. Look they have several children here.
14 months.
See, native of Kentucky. Leroy was 14 months. Donald was 2 months. Ella was 5 days. Wow. But the mortality rate for babies and mothers back then. Did you know that in the 1800s out here in the West, they used to, when a woman got pregnant, she would actually have to make out her will when she found out she was pregnant, because the mortality rate of the mothers were just as high as the babies.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah, so getting pregnant back in those days was a real gamble.
Couldn't have as many as I do, I guess.
No, it would have not worked out well. And plus they didn't have, you know, a lot of the women died from infections because they were, you know, they didn't sterilize anything, you know, instruments or anything. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What's that? Is it like some kind of little rail car? Oh, what?
I wonder if it's one of those, you know, the ones they use to keep maintenance on the tracks?
Oh, that could be.
Maintenance cart?
I've never seen one quite like that. You can't really read that one too well.
Charles H. Gammon. I can't read the rest of it.
Did we look at this one up here? This big one?
Yeah, somebody stole whatever was on the far side of it.
1860 something. Let's take a quick. Oh, some people made it for quite a long time. My great-grandfather was in the Civil War, and he was like, I think he was 101, 102 when he died.
Holy moly. My grandma died on her 100th.
Yeah, my great-grandmother died when she was 102. You know what that means? I'm going to just... Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to stick around for a while, huh?
Yes.
Dang it.
Oh, look at that one. That is neat. It looks like an old furnace.
Which one are you looking at?
Right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because it looks like an old stove.
Armstrong. His memorial kind of fits his name, right?
Right.
Armstrong.
Looks like there used to be glass in it.
Yeah.
It was a fireplace.
Was it really?
There's rubber in there.
Yeah.
That's just...
Those are ashes or rubble, some kind of something.
Yeah.
I wonder if
It's cast iron.
if it was like a lantern, you could put a fire in there. You know, like they have the eternal flame things, and have glass here, so because you can see where.
Look, they took the stuff off the outside of it. Somebody. It's horrible.
I hate it when people steal from cemeteries. Look at this fence. This fence is cool.
Solid.
All these cigarette butts in this cheatgrass make me nervous. Oh, that is really old. Can you read it? Huh?
Miriam Jones. What's the age?
Cracks me up. They used to make headstones out of stone. You know, they know that they're gonna.
Died in 1880.
1880. It's a wonder that it's even still here.
I know there's a few more of them right on the other side of that.
Yeah, there is. I don't know why they thought wood was a good idea unless it was, you know, people that didn't have money to buy stone.
Possible, yes.
That's Samuel Arnold. He was born in Massachusetts in 1829, and he died in San Francisco in 1864. Oh, and there's a Mason symbol on the top. What?
This guy, like they put how he died on there.
Really? Oh.
Bursting of the flywheel.
Who lost his life by the bursting. Richard Bray. Well, he must have worked in a mine, got a mine accident.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
it's not often you see the story on the headstone.
No, I know some headstones in Arizona they put killed trying to save the life of comrades in the Knickerbocker shaft. Oh.
Aww.
Thomas Cook. He was 38 years old. He died in 1876. He was trying to save other miners in the Knickerbocker shaft. I wonder if that was part of the Yellow Jacket.
Me too. I haven't heard of the Knickerbocker shaft. I wonder if it was like an offshoot, like one of theirs.
Yeah, it could have been. Well, these two are totally unreadable, these two wooden ones. The one on the end looks like somebody has painted it. Gillespie, 1875.
Wow. I almost want to bring headstones up.
I know, you just want to come up here and fix it. Yeah, some of the marble stones are pretty, but the writing is gone. Yeah, I'm surprised, and there's still a bunch over there we haven't looked at.
I know, this is nutty. It's almost like I had no idea there were so many different parts of the cemetery up in Virginia City.
John Pullman, and I can't read the rest. Years old, it says. He was age 16 years old. Oh, and there's a Mason symbol on that one too.
March 7th, 18. It's either a 2 or a 7.
I think it's a 7.
79, aged 16.
There's the Mason symbol. There's a lot of Masons. We must be in the section where they had the Mason burials. Yeah, I hate to see graves unmarked.
See, this looks like an old remnants of one right here.
Yeah. That's what I mean, you see a lot of boards, but not. Okay. Francis and Thomas Bidwell, man and wife. She was 29 and he was 47. Wow, they died young. Oh, no, that's gone. You can't read it. It must be like a husband and wife thing, maybe? It's a guess, because you can't tell. Oh, this is a fairly new one. Edward Conrad. Born in Prussia. 1833, died in 1897. This is a nice, newer headstone. Somebody must have replaced it. Looks like, do you think?
Oh yeah, it's barely weathered at all.
This is William Stewart, native of Glasgow, Scotland, died in 1874, aged 39 years. Wow.